I'm Ahmed Hassan. Now today we're going to talk about how to grow your own veggie garden. And the good news for you is it's really not that difficult. You just need to think and act like a farmer.
Vegetables need more light and heat than many other plants, so you'll want to choose a spot that gets at least 6 hours of direct sunlight. An afternoon sun really is best.
I have at least 6 hours of sunlight here from 10:30 until about 4:30. This spot is ideal, and you can just see the garden is abundant.
Vegetables get most of their nutrients from the soil, and they love a combination of garden soil and compost.
Now I know what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, well, Ahmed, you got all this wonderful soil out here, but that's not what you have at home. I feel your pain. So I found the worst spot of soil that I could find as far as compacted goes, right? No matter how difficult it is, you should be able to dig into the earth, stir this up, add in some compost, and you can basically grow veggies anywhere. I mean, look at it. It's planet Earth, right?
First, use a pick to break through the thick crust. Once your soil is workable, add in liberal amounts of compost. Then rototill to mix both the earth and your compost together as your new amended garden soil.
Now, I went through a whole lot just to prove a point, and the point is that no matter where you're at in the country, no matter how bad and how tight, how dense, how much clay you think your soil has, if you can break through that hard, compacted, crusty layer and amend in some compost, you too can grow a thriving veggie garden.
One more tip, whenever you rotate your crop, be sure to till your soil.
Soil ends up having these pore spaces that are found within it, and water travels through the pore spaces. And the faster the water moves through the soil, the less opportunity your plants have to drink up any of that water.
When you till your soil, you create new areas for water to puddle, which in turn benefits your plants.
This is not something you're going to do with your typical landscaping because you just leave the plants there, but in a veggie garden, it is critical. The beauty of where we're at these days is that you don't have to grow plants from seed. If you want, you can just go down to the nursery and you can get what we call starter plants.
Here, the nursery has done the hard work of nurturing the seedlings for you. So you're starting with plants that are already growing strong.
Pretty much what the nursery is selling is what's in season, and it's time to go into the ground now. And if the nursery professionals see you grab something that's kind of out of season, they're typically nice enough to let you know. Now, when it comes to watering your vegetable garden, you want to, again, think like a farmer. Farmers will do what we call flood irrigation. This is coming out and completely saturating their plant material, and then they'll hold back the water for maybe a week or two. Less is more when it comes to watering. Give them a thorough watering, and then allow them to dry all the way out.
Plants by nature want to go to seed and reproduce. You'll know this when they send up flower spikes.
You always want to maintain and keep down that flower spike, also known as bolting. Keep the bolting down and allow the plant to instead continue to put its energy just into the foliage.
When it's harvest time, you'll reap big rewards. Avoid overcutting plants to extend your growing season.
Maybe 3 leaves from this plant, 3 leaves from that plant, you add them all together, eventually you got enough lettuce to make yourself a salad. So there you have it, the essential information in order for you to be successful with your very own veggie garden. I told you it was easy.